The Star Captain's Exopolitics Guide by Star Captain Dread. First Strike Scenarios. Navigating the unthinkable, deliberating first strike scenarios on alien civilizations. In the realm of speculative cosmic encounters, the concept of a first strike attack on an alien civilization raises profound ethical, moral, and strategic questions. While our exploration of the cosmos is marked by curiosity and peaceful intentions, hypothetical scenarios involving the need for a preemptive attack on an alien civilization force us to consider the uncharted waters of interstellar conflict. While purely speculative at this point, examining these scenarios offers insight into the complexities of cosmic interactions and the profound implications of taking aggressive action against extraterrestrial beings that pose an existential risk to humanity. Number 1. The threat of extermination. In a dire, hypothetical scenario, humanity could perceive an imminent existential threat from an alien civilization. A carnivorous species is having a buffet feast with intelligent civilizations on their menu. If this civilization demonstrated hostile intent, or capabilities that could lead to Earth becoming a future meal, preemptive action might be contemplated as a desperate measure to ensure our survival. The enormity of such a decision would stem from the need to prioritize the continuity of our species over the preservation of cosmic diplomacy. Number 2. Preventing catastrophic advancements. The prospect of an alien civilization rapidly advancing technologically might sound alarms in some cases if that technology may threaten others, particularly if these advancements had the potential to destabilize or disrupt cosmic order on a massive scale, such as a medical nanotechnology being constructed to enslave other races before they became autonomous spacefaring civilization, able to stand on their own and compete against such a violator of their cosmic autonomy. A first strike option, to destroy the source of such a problem if we encountered one, could be entertained to halt the progress of their nanotech installation and research efforts before they could abuse this newfound power recklessly across the galaxy, protecting not only humanity but the broader galactic equilibrium by destroying a potential threat to it. Number 3. Ethical considerations. Delving into a first strike scenario demands grappling with the profound ethical dilemmas. Initiating aggression against a civilization with which we have limited understanding raises questions about the legitimacy of our assessment and the potential for unintended consequences. The ethical weight of causing harm to beings with their own cultures, histories, and aspirations would require careful examination, unless emergency risk outweighs or prevents this option's consideration. 4. Precarious diplomacy. A potential trigger for a first strike consideration could arise from a breakdown in communication and diplomacy, or a hard line drawn in the sand over ethical differences, such as an alien race's intent to eat or enslave us. Misinterpretation, mistrust, or miscommunication in the absence of a shared cultural framework could lead to a state of cosmic tension where one party contemplates preemptive conflict due to a perceived imminent attack. If we think they might attack us after a conversation went wrong, we may have one chance to hit them first. If diplomacy breaks down and they pose an existential risk to humanity, we may need to consider hitting hard and hitting fast while we can, or risk being on the receiving end of the same result. 5. A cosmic consensus. In a future where humanity becomes an interstellar society, a decision to launch a first strike against an alien civilization may require a type of consensus, but also may not if our future is one that is built as a model of independent mothership city-states. A decision of such magnitude would necessitate collective assessment of intelligence, evaluation of motives, and recognition of the consequences of initiating cosmic conflict. In the absence of a unified cosmic front, future mothership, city-state commanders, and arc commanders will need the full breadth of humanity's arsenal and capacity at their disposal to ensure the survival of humanity against all odds. If the mothership city-states operate As direct democracies outside of an immediate conflict, the deliberation of a first strike scenario could be openly debated by the entirety of the crew. If there's a federation of planets and city-states, perhaps we would consult with them before a city-state took such action. Perhaps, in the case of a disagreement, some city-states would break from the cosmic consensus and federation to become independent, taking matters into their own hands in a way that doesn't involve or risk the rest of the Federation facing retaliation. Number 6. A moral responsibility to seek peace. Before embarking on a path of first strike aggression, the onus would be on humanity to exhaust all diplomatic channels and exploratory avenues to seek peaceful coexistence. The commitment to universal values of cooperation and understanding should guide our actions, underscoring the value of shared cosmic experience and the building of universal understanding over aggression and loss. In the absence of real-world examples and comprehensive confirmed understanding of potential extraterrestrial civilizations we may encounter, the contemplation of a first strike attack on alien civilizations remains purely speculative. The scenarios presented here serve as thought exercises, inviting us to consider the profound implications of interstellar conflict and the critical importance of prioritizing peaceful exploration, communication, and cooperation as we venture into the unknown, while also having all available means to defend ourselves available against unknown future foes that may also traverse the cosmos in search of prey. We should be so wise to not seek to be food as we enter a new ocean that may have a new food chain, but rather, we should have teeth that can bite so damn hard, other things out there will think twice about preying upon us. Soon, perhaps, we will return to an age of hunter-gatherer, but on a cosmic scale. Perhaps this is something we were once before in a time most ancient. But civilization has domesticated some of our consciousness away from this ancient truth, and in setting forth unto a new sea, we should send the brave, the strong, and the wisest of us to lead said ships and fleets, not a herd of cosmic sheep that space predators can feast upon readily. We should be ready to defend ourselves against giants, dragons, demigods, and crypto-zoological concepts in preparing for conflict against an unknown beyond Earth, as these entities' true origins may very well be otherworldly in nature and less mythological than we think. We must keep our swords sharpened and be most prepared to use them first, if we see a threat looming over our future that our swords might be capable of deterring or denying. So that our history, our world, and our future narrative of humanity belongs to us and does not become a footnote in the tale of another. They'd better serve us as a footnote in ours.